Hello and welcome. This is Golden Lion Tarot bringing you a pick a card tarot reading. And today's discussion is, what would spirit like you to make space for? So where in your life would spirit like you to open up, maybe push a few things out of this space, making room for newer and upgraded and better energies, more healthy for you? Okay, so we've got 3 piles today. It's best to take a moment to pause the video and meditate a bit on each pile. We've got 3 different crystals topped on these piles. The first pile is topped by a blue indigo Egyptian crystal, the lapis lazuli. Now I call it the Egyptian crystal because there are many tombs and many discoveries of ancient Egyptian culture buried and jeweled with this beautiful sort of lapis lazuli. Some people call it lapis lazuli, lazuli. So, use your own discernment to call it what you prefer. It is good to connecting us with our third eye. This is like a magical third eye crystal. In fact, I meditate with this very crystal on my third eye, and it opens up to beautiful, infinite worlds that are very, very heartwarming and healing. Okay, for pile number 2, I chose to top it with this labradorite. Now, labradites are, all crystals are magical. Let's just say that. Labradorite is, every time I pick up a crystal, I will say, oh, it's the most beautiful crystal ever, right? That's how I am with crystals. Crystals bring me that much joy. Okay, so if you love crystals, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, this crystal is also a very magical crystal. Okay, the inflections are more so on this side, and this, what I have found is labradites like to unlock mystery, unlock secrets. One time I had my labradite show me that my one of my cats that passed away was actually a dragon, this huge, gigantic, orange-red fire dragon. That was like one of my first, not my first, but in my first couple of years of having experiences. And I know that this labradorite was the instigator of that beautiful a revelation that was given to me. Okay, so I would like to think that this crystal will open new doors for you. And then thirdly, for pile number 3, we've got this beauty, this little beauty of a tiger's eye. Also a magical piece. And tiger's eye is known for healing and opening our solar plexus chakra, the chakra that is our own personal sun and stores on our unlimited source of power. Look at how that glows. It almost looks like a tiger's eye. All right, so take your time to meditate on the piles and choose which one is for you. Hello and welcome, pile number 1. You chose this gorgeous, magical lapis lazuli. I believe it helps to open the third eye. So it could be that you are working on this at this very moment in your life. Very cool. Congratulations for coming to this point in your awakening and your evolution. You deserve to be patted on the back. It is not an easy walk. All right. So what is it that Spirit would like you to make more room for? So what in your life is Spirit nudging you, trying to beckon you, show you that a space could be made in this area of your life and you could be more happy, more prosperous, and have more abundance of just altogether contentment? Okay, so where in your life is Spirit calling for you to make space? All right, first out, we've got mystery. Nice. So I just get from this card, like, it's just such a simple card, but these two objects are standing in a different way, showing me that no two people are alike. The world is full of mystery. I feel like mystery must be calling you. And that purple's very pretty, that violet. All right, then we've got the moon. Your unconscious, sensitive, inner emotions and responses. Wow, that goes along with your with the lapis lazuli, your intuition, your inner calling, the moon, nighttime. And we've got crystals. Nice. Okay, crystals are asking you to stay focused at this time. There's something that the crystals are calling to you to focus on. Wow, and I see those eminence, the light emitting through the crystal cavern here, and the light emitting, dancing off of the water and the moon. It's making me feel like elemental beings are around you. Fairies, crystal fairies, air fairies, water fairies, the moonlight fairies. Something's calling to you, something in the mysteries. Very cool. Then we've got, what can I burn? Nice. So this goes along with our reading well. What is it that Spirit wants you to make space for? It looks like there's stuff that Spirit, you must be ready to just burn, get right out of your life. All right, let's see. Then we've got the Eight of Cups, getting very mysterious again. This being is submerged beneath the water, and it feels to me that they are alone and that they are feeling into the elements that surround them. There's lotus flowers opening. I feel like they're communing with the water. The water and this being are one. Communication on a soul level. Wow. Then we've got this indigo colored card. It's the Knight of Pentacles, urging you to, wow, and another crystal upon his staff, if you can see that. That's really cool right there. This little being with a pentacle upon his head and a crystal wand staff in his hand and a key in his other hand, signifying that he has found the way. Sometimes the way may take time, but he has an inner knowing that he's on the right path. And it's all being done in the nighttime. The night air is calling to you, pile number one. Then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. We are the world. Nice. It could be that recently you woke up to the fact that you are a starseed or a light worker, and that you're here to help the planet to ascend, to become lighter, to hold a higher frequency of love. And if you're just learning this about yourself, then congratulations for being a part of the team. We are happy to have you. Okay, so I'm feeling a real sense of like moon magic within your cards. You know, and I would like to just read this card to you because this is a new deck for me. Let's see. This is the Prism Oracle. All right, we've got mystery. The mystery card represents the idea that it's okay to not have all the answers all of the time. Embrace the various mysteries of life. Then let things happen and unfold as they need to. Surrender to the unknown. Awesome. So I see that there's like a sense of mystery in your life. And if you haven't been called yet, the moon is calling to you. The moon is asking you to go outside. This is just giving me all things associated with nighttime. Maybe some of you live by water, lakes, oceans, rivers, or creeks. If so, or if not, the nighttime is calling you. It's asking you to come out into the night. If it's cold outside, bundle up. Go for a walk. Commune with the air. Say hi to the air. Say hi to the moon. Maybe you're going to begin spell casting when you walk at night. Maybe when you walk in the light of the moon, the things that you want to accomplish, the things that you want to do in this lifetime, if you say them aloud into the moon's light, into the night air, you may be able to start manifesting in a better, more creative, more assured way. I'm also seeing that you might want to carry a crystal with you. If you haven't been, obviously this pile, you guys are attracted to crystals, you love crystals, you probably own a few. It would be a good idea for you to carry a crystal with you. Ask it to help you to heal as you walk. Connect to the air and ask it to also help you to heal as you walk. Ask that each step you take, the air makes you lighter, pulls negativity out of your being, helps you to become freer, brighter. I'm telling you, this stuff works. I've done it. Okay? There's always ways. And when you talk, every time you talk, you're casting a spell. So what are the spells that you want to cast? It looks like crystals want to be your friends. Crystals already are your friends. And there's also fairies attached to crystals. But the moon is also calling to you. Let's just pull a couple more cards. Wow, this is such a magical pile, you guys. Whoever's here, you guys are like witchy beings. Okay, we've got the Seeker of Boons. So maybe when you're out and about, like this, I see a woman collecting mushrooms. Maybe you're into like learning about what mushrooms can do to heal. There's so many like reishi and lion's mane and all those amazing mushrooms that I don't know much about, but I would love to learn. Maybe that's something that is going to also help you along your healing journey. For some of you, this is a for sure thing. And talk to the mushrooms. Okay, I see that for a lot of you, you're just feeling like disarrayed right now. Like you've gone down a path. You don't know which way to go next. You're feeling a little bit lost. Okay, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. That's exactly where you're supposed to be right now, Spirit's saying. But there is a way out. You don't have to be upset and feeling out of sorts all of the time. Change is beckoning you. Spirit's calling you to focus. Focus. We're trying to show you a path right now. Okay? When the moon comes out, and if you're unable to walk in the moonlight, then find a way to just sit in the moonlight. Use the moonlight to help you. So the moon symbolizes our subconscious, right? So whatever comes out, whatever is in your subconscious that you're not aware of is going to help to come forth if you do this kind of spell casting throughout the night. You're going to be receiving some good advice. Look at this little being. He's like kind of elven like. I just keep seeing elementals. I keep hearing elemental beings. Elemental beings. There's elemental beings that want to work with you. And you're going to find them in the night air. You're going to find them during the day too, but there's something healing happening with the moon. There's like the moon symbolizes our subconscious. It also symbolizes our like beginnings, and like if you work with the new moon, let me give you a rundown at like a little example. So new moons symbolize beginnings. Full moons symbolize letting go and fulfillment. There's about 15 days in between a new moon and a full moon. So you have about 2 weeks if you want to use the light of the moon to help you to heal. Okay, for example, you can use the moon, like some people use New Year's Eve as a resolution, like to do New Year's resolutions. All right, but we want to like stay realistic. You don't want to like set intentions that obviously you don't believe that you can't reach, or else, you know, they won't come to fruition. So observe what is going on in your life right now. Right? There's some mystery here that wants to work with you. Right? Observe what's going on in your life right now. And if there's something that you would like to change, Spirit's saying this is how you're going to make some space in your life, by working with the moon, by going for walks at nights. So when the new moon symbolizes beginnings, right? So get a calendar and find out when the next new moon is. Set an intention. Maybe you want to quit smoking. All right. So you would look at your calendar. You'd be like, on that day, I'm going to decrease the amount of cigarettes I'm going to smoke. Maybe you're going to go down to, if you smoke 20 a day, you're going to go down to 10 by the new moon, by the full moon. So then the next would be the waxing crescent. The energy starts gaining momentum. So the moon starts getting bigger. The new moon is like this. You can't barely see it. Usually you cannot see it. But then it starts gaining momentum. It becomes a waxing crescent. And then it becomes a waxing gibbous. That's when you should be devoting more of your time, taking inventory of how far you've come. So this should be like the waxing crescent. It should be a weak point. Then the waxing gibbous should be like another weak point. So all in all, you have 2 weeks, then you have a full moon. So by the time of the full moon, you should be able to seal your intention. All right. So if you ask there's so many elementals that want to work with you. There's air elementals that want to work with you. Crystal elementals that want to work with you. Moonlight wants to work with you. So how can you create this space? All right. I feel that like at the moment you're feeling a little, like how could I ever fit in a 15-minute walk at night, right? You're exhausted. Just try it. Just try fitting in a 15-minute walk. Maybe your new moon intention will be trying to fit in a 15-minute walk at night for yourself. Maybe you want to set the intention of you're going to start speaking out for yourself. Or maybe you want to set the intention that you want to stop talking so much. If you're a talker, a big talker, right? You can use the next moon to help you do that. And then when the full moon comes and you take inventory, what did you burn? Did you burn? Were you able to get rid of successfully, fully those cigarettes? Or that amount of cigarettes you want to get rid of? Did you really get rid of, do you speak up for yourself now? Do you keep your mouth closed? Okay, so like if you speak too much, your question may be, do I keep my mouth closed more so now? All right. And then when that full moon comes, you take inventory again and you take stock and you see how far you've come. This is you in the still of the night, making your subconscious cognizant, taking things that were hidden and making them a reality, taking the mystery and bringing it into the light. Taking your medicinals and tending to your body. Revitalizing yourself in the night's air. All right, let's just grab a few more cards. What else does pile 1, excuse me, need to know? Wow, you've got the Emperor. This is gonna make a huge new opening in your life. Doing this kind of work, giving this night air space in your life is going to make you change. It's going to bring in a serious amount of change, of opening to something brand new that you haven't had in your life yet. I feel like at work, it's going to help you to become more clever. If it may, let's see, let's just get some more cards. So the King of Pentacles is going to somehow make you feel more abundant. There may be times that you need to segregate yourself too, I'm feeling. Tell me more about this segregation. Wow. So this is going to help you to feel... This is going to be the beginning of a brand new, magnificent, like magical, abundant opportunity for you. But be patient, okay? This isn't something that just happens overnight. The healing journey takes time, all right? It takes courage to change. And when you're bound with toxicity and patterns that have overwhelmed you for the majority of your life, then you're really going to have to, take the steps, be patient. But this is a huge, abundant energy that the universe will indeed grant you for taking the time to make space in your life for you. And this night air. And let's just read the back of this card here. What can I burn? Burn it. Burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you are not enough. Burn it, baby, burn it. Your soul is calling. It's time for rebirth. You are like the phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready. Use them. Wow. So absolutely gorgeous. So, and if there's anything else, Spirit, that you want to bring through, let's take one of these and then we will wrap it up. So beautiful. You've got so much beauty coming in for you, pile number 1. So if this is about in the past, maybe you have felt inadequate. Somebody in your past has made you feel inadequate. Just know that it was their insecurities put upon you. Why are you still listening to that voice? Okay? If somebody put their insecurities on you, it's time to take knowledge of what that is. Focus. You will get your answers. All right. So if any of this reading resonated for you, I'll ask you to please leave me a like, please leave me a comment, and please subscribe to this channel in order this will in order to help this channel grow. I really need your participation to do this. And I enjoy bringing these videos to you. And if you could please show me that they are helping in some sort of way, I greatly appreciate that. All right, until next time, take care, everyone. Hello and welcome, pile number 2, to your reading. So today we are talking about what spirit would like you to make more space in your life for. So where in your life would spirit like you to open up more space for maybe a healing or more love or more understanding? Just a better space for you to feel healthier and more aligned with your natural self. Okay, so you chose this magical labradorite. Labradites are so they're just so deep, dark, and mysterious with brilliant lights that they emit forth, which just, I don't know, every time I feel into a labradorite, it just feels so like it has a wealth of deep love, deep knowledge, deep pain. Like it has the human experience within it, but in like an etheric form. That's how it feels to me. All right, so let's get started in your reading. I described the labradorite, and I'd like to get into the cards now. So what is it that spirit would like for you to make more room for? All right, first out, we've got sadness. Aww, such a sad little cloud. And these are my new, this is the Prism Oracle, and I just picked this up. And we got a sad little cloud up here with sadness. Okay, then we've got 4th house, your home and the roots of your being. Your home and the roots of your being. Okay, we've got ancestors, generations. Nice. So you're going to have some ancestors are trying to wake you up, trying to inform you of this message. They're going to be with you during this reading at this time. And we've got compromise. Somebody needs to compromise. Who am I ready to forgive? So there's somebody beckoning in your life. I feel like it's somebody close to your home. You could live with this person, or you have lived with this person. All right, we've got the Knight of Swords. Feeling like a whirlwind, some sort of a whirlwind coming in. We've got the 9 of Swords. This could be keeping you up at night. And we've got prayer. All right, so let's take a minute to feel these cards and all that they want you to understand. I feel like your ancestors, your spirit guides are with you big time right now. And I feel that this labradorite is also asking you to just kind of have an open mind as we do this reading, because this might be a bit painful. We have the sadness card here. Okay, let's just take a moment to read what sadness in this book is. Okay. We've got sadness can be demonized as an unwanted emotion, but it's part of being human. Without sadness, we cannot truly appreciate the other feelings that will come after and uplift us. This card is a reminder that sometimes you need to feel sadness in order to heal and return to normalcy. Like all things, it passes. All right, so your guides are letting you know right now that this is not going to be forever. I feel that you're holding some sort of pain, and it could be due to a child or somebody that you're very close to. I'm getting the sense that's like a parent-child communication gone awry. And compromise has not been on the table yet. I feel like two very strong-willed individuals coming together and butting heads, grumbling, making like rude remarks, snickering. I don't believe that this energy is wanted on either side, but this is what's been had. And this could be like a generational thing that's been going on for generations in the family, and it's time to break that pattern. I'm also really getting that your ancestors are here to help you with this situation. They're asking you to pray. They're asking you to let your guard down and ask your spirit guides, ask your ancestors for help with this situation, because it is a very significant thing. I feel like it may have happened more than one occasion. Okay, let's get some more cards. Okay, so tell me more, Spirit, about this situation, this compromise. Okay, so I feel like you both have I feel that there's really two strong independent people here. One may be a little bit more beat up than the other. Could be the parent is a little bit more beat up than the child. And if this isn't a parent-child situation, then it could be lovers, a step-parent situation, parent-child situation, or a guardian, like the guardian of a person I'm feeling. So you both have built some very strong walls here. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. Okay, so one of you is very like feeling oriented and has a wealth of like emotions in this situation. Wow, you've got the Knight of Swords twice here. So I'm feeling that there's like this coldness between the two of you. And there's been like a blame. There's been blame getting thrown around. There's been words getting thrown around. And this isn't exactly your fault that this rift has happened. But I believe that it's going to be up to you to repair this rift. And I know that you might be saying, well, it wasn't my fault. Well, I didn't do anything wrong. I get that. I get that. Who am I ready to forgive? Right? Sometimes you have to take the blame, even if the blame is not yours, in order to heal a situation, because it's the only way out. Hangman. Right now, I feel that you're both sitting in this hangman situation. You're both sitting in this situation where this incident's been very hard for both of you to deal with, first of all. But it's time to make space, right? It's time to make space for for a brand new skill set. All right, how do you make space for a brand new skill set? Sometimes you have to do something that you don't ordinarily do if it's a brand new skill set. Your ancestors, your spirit guides are saying that you have the opportunity here to incorporate something brand new that nobody throughout all the generations has done before. Like there's been footprints in the sand, just like beckoning for this sort of healing. And maybe Footprints is a really special poem to you. But there's been people that have walked this path so many times before you in your lineage, and they have not been able to break the spell, but your prayers are being heard. Your prayers are being heard. Tell me more about this Nine of Swords, Spirit. Wow, we've got the Eight of Wands, right? We are dealing with some it's almost like you magnify each other's anger, you magnify each other's intensity. Wow. So in order for you to open up this new portal of healing, right? This new space that Spirit is asking for that's been generational, it's going to take a lot of strength from you. This is queen energy. This is you standing in your queendom. Okay? It's a gentle, forceful, loving energy that you need to bring forth to this situation. And when I say forceful, I mean by not speaking. Let the other person speak. Let the other person like rip you down, tear you apart, say mean things, and don't respond. When you do that, you hold a sense of calmness that nobody's been able to do that before you. You're going to be able to do this. This space is coming in for you. And if you feel like you can't possibly handle doing this, say some more prayers. Ask for help. Sometimes to compromise when you think you are all-knowing, they are completely in the wrong. So I feel like this situation is higher, deeper than I feel like the compromise is only going to be had as if you raise up to this ability of being calm and closing your mouth, holding space for your daughter, your son, your love, to just be angry, maybe say some things that really hurt you, but in the end are going to make this person feel relaxed and whole, which will in turn make you feel relaxed and whole. And it doesn't matter how much you have like sacrificed for your child. And you've sacrificed a lot for this child, for this being. I feel that you've given up a lot of your life. You've held yourself back in order for this person to thrive. All right, so it doesn't seem fair for you to step back and let this person, you feel, it's not that they're going to walk all over you, because things are changing. There's been time. You've had time apart. When you don't have to say the last word, then you're already opening up a space for healing. But then other times you might have to say you're sorry. Sometimes a person just needs to hear, I'm sorry. And in your mind, to be sorry for something other than what your love, your relative, your child is thinking. Maybe you can just say you're sorry, but in your heart, you're sorry that this whole thing happened, but they're going to take it as you're sorry for something else. It doesn't matter how they take it or how you meant it. You don't need to explain what you're sorry for. Just say sorry and let the ethers do the rest. this limbo a situation that you're in, man, I see it's like this happens over and over again. It's happened a few times. It's more than one situation. And maybe you even think, well, I don't know if I can get out of it this time. Like, this person has a very aggressive, this person has a very aggressive side to them. But I feel that you may have been the one to teach them to stand up for themselves, to be strong. So they are doing beautiful things, and they have learned lots from you. Walking away. It's time for one of you to walk away from the aggression, from the anger. Our emotions are being tossed around here big time. Sadness. This is temporary though, okay? This will change. You have the capability to bring this change about. Though this came in like a whirlwind, a little bit of love and opening of a space of a new way of handling this is in the air. Also, this may have kept you from sleeping. This kind of low vibration, always having to have the last word, or always like digging into somebody, or even throwing like mind darts at somebody, not even saying anything, but they can feel that on an energetic level. It attracts unwanted visitors from the spirit world, okay? So if you're thinking negative thoughts about somebody, then that attracts very low vibrational beings from the spirit world. Some people even can call them demonic beings. They will come into your life and they will root into your energy if you're throwing hate darts or madness darts at people. So it's really important to keep our energy clear. And if you feel like that has happened to you, I suggest like going online and doing an energy clearing on your chakras, on your energy field. Do a guided meditation to clear that energy out. Because there is I feel like this has been going on a while. So there's going to be some built up negative entities attached, feeding off of this, because they love when family members argue. So sometimes it's not best to stand up for yourself, even if you know the right answer, right? I see a lot of fury in this reading, but I also see a lot of warmth. The Queen of Cups is the most loving, beautiful, heartwarming person in the tarot, and this ability is here. So I believe if you salute this energy and send a prayer, like you just say, I know I can be this person. I know I'm happier when I'm this person. And ask your ancestors and your spirit guides to assist you with this space that you're opening up. It will be done. Let's see. Who am I ready to forgive? I am not what happened to me. Oh, that's so important. So many times people believe that they are their circumstances. So if they cannot pay a bill, they believe that they are worthless, right? If you can't hold your relationship in a high standard with your child, then someone may feel non-deserving or like they've been cheated. Okay, but that's not the truth. This is just a circumstance. It is not who you are. This is who you are. Loving, beautiful, caring, cheery, tranquil, encouraging. You help others. You applaud people. You flatter people when they need more love. This is you. Okay? So I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. It is a time to let go, forgive, and move onward. Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom from insight. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew and what you learned. Who do you want to become? And how is this resistance holding you from what your soul wants? All right. And it says on here, you may even write like a forgiveness letter. For some of you, maybe that'll help, or that will help if that's what's in your heart. Okay. Or a forgiveness text, however it applies. So yes, even though there's a lot of fury and anger that's been thrown around, leaving you hollow and just very low, it doesn't matter, okay? Because what did this card say? It said that sometimes you need to feel sadness in order to feel the other side of sadness. You may have had lack of clarity. There may even been a form of manipulation going on here. Someone has been like disillusioned, or the illusion. There's been like some sort of an illusionary play at hand. But the manipulation does not need to be ongoing. I also feel that someone may be like have had bad dreams or just negative experience when they're going to sleep. But your dreams are trying to wake you up to how serious this situation is and how it's affecting you on a subconscious level. All right. All right. So it is up to you to bring forth this space, and there's no doubt in my mind that you are able to do that. It's going to call forth a lot of like divine feminine softness, but you will receive your empowerment and your strength if you take a small step in that direction and learn to just kind of zip the mouth when a negative thought arises. You don't have to say it, okay? Instead send love to yourself and to the person that you're having a negative thought to. All right? So I send you so much peace, love, and like tranquility, because this reading, I think there's been blame and critical like words thrown around, and I know that somebody is ready to forgive. If one person is ready to forgive, that means the other will be too. Okay? So thank you, Spirit. Thank you also, viewers, for being a part of this channel. If this reading resonated for you, please leave me a like. Please subscribe to my channel. This way I can grow my channel and continue bringing forth more of these readings for you. All right? Until next time, take care. Hello and welcome, Pile 3. Today we are asking Spirit what Spirit's already chiming in. So today Spirit wants to help you to make space for something in your life. So I've pulled some cards and I've done a little meditating, and I asked Spirit to work through this reading to bring you some new energy and hopefully to help you to like exert the energy to open up some space for something new in your life. All right, and today we have this beautiful tiger's eye crystal, which is perfect stone for this reading, because tiger's eye symbolizes strength, courage, determination, loyalty, the ability to finish, the ability to keep going, heart. All right, thank you, beautiful crystal, for helping and assisting us with this reading. All right, so what is it that Spirit would like you to make some room, some space in your life for? And I know sometimes that might sound scary because a lot of us have our lives booked full, right? So, Spirit takes this question very seriously and only offers you um, any advice that may help you to feel more centered and more aligned with your happiness. All right. So, what is it Spirit would like you to make space for? Oh, we've got passion. Okay. So, pile 3 could use some more passion in their lives. That's exciting. Spirit agrees, right? All right. Then we've got the 3rd house energy, your potential to learn something and in your local neighborhood. All right, so networking, taking short trips, finding out new information that's not too far away, maybe on a computer that's not that's normally not very far in our homes for most of us and at a finger's reach. And then we've got dawn, new beginnings. Wow, okay, that's amazing. It looks like my pile 3 is going to be having some new energy rolling in. Spirit is asking you to open up some space. Okay, then we've got, from whom can I release my judgment right now? Okay, so some of you may be having some sort of judgment call on allowing yourself to have too much passion in your life. Then we've got the 3 of Pentacles. Somebody's coming together and getting something done. Ooh, I guess so. The Emperor. Number 5. Then we've got the Miser. Clutching onto possessions. We've got the Fool. Nice. That goes right along with your new beginnings and the Dawn card. Oh my. Okay, beautiful reading so far, pile 3. This is very exciting. I just want to take a moment to read this card from the Prism Oracle. Passion. Okay. How you perceive passion can depend on what lens you view it through. Passion may be associated with lust and temptation, or it may suggest optimistic action, like a fire in your belly. This card encourages celebrating your passions in whatever form they take. Let me read that again. This card encourages celebrating your passions in whatever form they take. It asks you to acknowledge the flame that sits within you, whether it is deep conviction, interest, or love. Find what stokes your inner fire and embrace the excitement that comes along with it. Oh my goodness, that word stoke is like really shining out to me right there. Like, what makes you feel stoked for life? Like, we have to be on this planet, right? So we might as well make the most of it, find something that we enjoy here, and maybe stoke the fire of that very thing that we enjoy. So what makes you feel stoked in this life? Pile 3. Because a new dawn is beginning, and Spirit is asking you to help usher this new dawn in. Look at the sun coming up over the hills. It's just like newness, fresh beginning. The clouds parting, the sun shining. So, okay, the space that's coming in may take a little effort on your end to usher in, but I believe that the effort that it's going to take is going to be exciting and fun to you. Let's see. We've got the forest lard, which is the emperor. Is this the emperor? Okay, I may have that wrong. So I think, no, it is the emperor. Okay, so we've got the emperor and then we have the Hierophant. This is actually the Hierophant. So, but to me, it looks more like an emperor card than a Hierophant card. So Spirit really wanted the emperor to be in your reading, which is telling me that you, okay, the emperor is like, holds the energy of steadfastness. If you want to get something done, you call the energy of the emperor. It's the Aries energy. It's the go get 'em. It's the fire starters. It's the new feeling of excitement and the ability to know that you've germinated the right seed and it's time to get going. It's the beginning. Let's see. Let's ask for more. Okay. Let's switch over. Okay, so we've got the 8 of Swords. I believe that you feel like, how are you going to ever... So this is like you sitting in your passions, all tied up, blindfolded, unable to like even feel how beautiful your passions are because you're just like drenched with like societal expectations, parental expectations, spouse expectations, children's expectations, life's expectations on you that you're just pulled down, unable to feel the passion that's burning within you. Okay, but this gentleman here is coming to like give you some sort of a tool in order to get yourself out of this, okay? And that tool right now is this reading. All right? It might take more than this reading to get you invigorated and ready to embrace your passions, but this is hopefully Spirit's moment to open the door to that. For some of you, the door's been open and this is the push that you needed to start building something. Start applying the mortar onto the bricks so that your dreams start becoming a reality. And cooperation is going to be coming on your part. Spirit's asking you just to open up the door. Open up the door. How can you do this? Okay, so you have the ability to create whatever your heart desires. So what is it that you desire? How do you even do this? I would say little by little, right? How does pile 3 do this? So you just keep seeing the end result, okay? Spirit's trying to explain to you, you see your dreams, you see your passion, you see all the glory of what it can bring. But there's a huge gap of the in-between, right? Spirit's trying to show you that you have to stop focusing on, yes, think about the end results. 100% do that, but don't let that be your focus. Please don't let that be your focus. Spirit wants you to focus on the joy of what your passion brings. Spirit would like you to hold on to the joy that your passion brings. Because it's done little by little. You cannot build Rome in a day, right? It's done block by block, mortar, block, mortar, block. And then you have a section that's done. So if you believe that you cannot do something, then guess what? You will not be able to do that thing. So we've got the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. Spirit wants to to show you the peace and the tranquility that can be had from just extending a piece of yourself, just a piece of the puzzle. So if you are able to just hold on to one piece, this feeling, this elation of like falling into midair and being caught is going to be something that you experience. Spirit wants you to open up some more room for possibilities, to take small steps. If you secretly love to dance, then get on YouTube. Learn a few steps. We're so lucky to have this at our fingertips. Then piece by piece, things will start to come together if you show a little bit of effort. Spirit is not asking the universe. Spirit is not going to reward you unless you put in a few steps, a few movements out into the universe so that something can come back to you. And if you don't think that you are powerful, let me tell you, dear one, oh my goodness, you are crazy. Spirit wants you to look back. Take some stock. Look at all that you've created thus far. A job, a home, even if the home isn't great, even if the job isn't great, you created it. Even if you hate what you created, still you are the creator. You were the creator being for this, and you allowed this to, if you've allowed this to be created, then you can also allow this to be uncreated. Okay? Or maybe pieces of the situation to be uncreated. You are so powerful. So powerful. Spirit will lend a hand. All right? What do they say? The journey is the destination. And I remember when that used to annoy me, that saying. It was quite a long time ago, but I do remember when that saying would annoy me. Because you know what? People just want what they want now. But when you find something that you love, every moment there's value in it. And it's up to us to see the value. Right? If you need to mop up a few things of your life before you can start putting, some of the work into this desire of yours, then maybe take a moment to mop it up. One day at a time. Everyone has to start at ground zero for everything that they start. You can't just jump in and have all the fruits when there's no labor. There will have to be some labor, some way for Spirit to know this is what you are wanting to create. Beginnings can be a little bit scary. So Spirit's not asking you to give up your job or do something huge that's going to allow your life to fall apart. All right, let's see what else, spirits. Wow, Ace of Swords. So if you make this space, then Spirit's going to bring forth some illumination. All of a sudden you're going to have, if you start clearing some room, a little bit of room, even if it's 15 to 30 minutes out of your day, maybe it's every other day, that Spirit's going to bring forth knowledge to you. It's going to feel like it comes out of nowhere. All of a sudden you're going to have an idea and a new set of beliefs that are going to be instilled into you, making space for you to believe in yourself. It is time. Oh my goodness, dear one. It's time for you to believe in something, that you have something to offer this world, even if you're not 100% sure what that thing is. This reading can be the seed planted for you to begin believing. There's no doubt that you have an element that makes you, my goodness, There's no doubt that you have an element that makes you unique, different from the rest of the people around you. And this gift is going to help the world. It's going to help humanity. It's going to help you, because when you're in alignment for yourself, then humanity is doing better. Humanity feeds off of your energy. We all feed off of each other's energy. So when you're doing right by yourself, then the rest of the world is doing right by themselves. And Spirit is going to usher in this newness that maybe you've been lacking. Maybe the passion hasn't been there. All right. I feel that there's been insecurities. Let's see. There's been insecurities, and maybe you have hid yourself away, made yourself scarce. But it's time to do a little bit more soul searching. I just saw the King of Pentacles. That's prosperity. So prosperity is in the cards. We've got the Queen of Cups. Okay, so in my last reading, the Queen of Cups showed her face. This is a cycle, okay? And sometimes you need a little bit of the bad in order to unwrap yourself from it so that you can fully feel the good when it comes. So you can feel the good when you have it. Maybe you've dealt with rejection or loss, and you need a little bit of self-care before you can have the renewal. So give yourself the self-care and maybe do a tiny little thing that will show the universe that you're brave enough to embark on this new journey. It's time to celebrate you. If you feel like you've had bad luck in the past, that's okay. You're a human. Everybody has bad luck at some point, okay? Some people have more bad luck than others. Yeah, they do. No doubt about that. But that's not the only thing that you can create. There's other things here for you. I see this plainly. Let's see. From whom can I release my judgment right now? Judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom are you placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what is. Okay? So maybe you've had bad luck. Maybe things didn't work out for you in a way that was devastating. Okay? That's not forever. It's time to release the judgments that you have upon yourself. You don't need to feel insecure forever. You deserve to have passion. Okay? So if this reading resonated with you, please subscribe to my channel. Please leave me a like. And please leave me a little comment. This way I know that we are interacting and I'm aligning with your energies. And it also helps me to bring forth more of these magical readings that I feel come from the depths of your soul and mine too. We create this together. So I send you lots of love as you journey on and embark on this new passion that's going to be ignited within you. And until next time, I leave you lots of love. Take care.